Hello and welcome to today's session. My name's Gooderham. I'm founder of Gentle Recovery. My background is working as a physiotherapist and now working as a cancer exercise specialist and cancer yoga teacher and also a scar tissue therapist. So in today's session I'm going to guide you through a lymph drainage exercise session. We're going to be working in lying and in sitting. So what you might need is pillows or folded blankets to go under your head and neck to support your head and neck as we're in lying, and then something to sit on. And what's really important is that we're comfortable when sitting. So generally we're wanting our hips to be higher than our knees to take pressure out of our knees and be supportive of the lower back. So that might be that you're going to sit on a chair when we do the chair exercises, or maybe taking a couple of blocks and bringing them underneath your bottom to raise the hips there, or sitting on a bolster or a couple of folded pillows. So just having to hand what you might need through the session. So let's just talk about the lymphatic system. So if you've had lymph nodes removed or radiated, then there can be a slowing down of the fluid flow through the system. So these exercises are to support the flow of lymph. When we're moving, the flow of lymph is 2 to 3 times greater than when we're at rest. So movement is really important. The lymphatic system doesn't have its own pump like the heart does. So it really does rely on using our muscles to contract. It's about, the opening and closing of joints, which creates a change in pressure that can support the flow of the lymph as well, using our breathing, and also, all the movements that we can do that help to use gravity as well. So let's just start by coming into a lying down position. So moving through side lying, coming down, supporting yourself with your strongest arm, and come down to lying, checking with the support that you have under your head and neck. Okay, so you want to make sure that your head, neck and spine are in alignment here. So making sure that you haven't got something that's so big pushing your head too far forward, or not enough and your head's tipping back. Just seeing if you can get that nice neutral spine here. Okay, everything we do should be comfortable, so not pushing into any pain or strain. Little curve in the lower back. Okay, so we're not crunching the lower back into the floor or it's overly arched. So see what's comfortable for you. And let's just start with our feet bent up, our knees bent up, and our feet flat on the floor. And we're going to start by using the diaphragm, getting the diaphragm working. This is an amazing way to support the flow of lymph back towards the thoracic duct, which helps the lymph to flow back towards the heart. And that's our aim throughout all of these exercises, is getting the lymph flow back towards the heart where it can be drained. Okay, so maybe taking your hands onto your abdomen, not overly forcing the breath, but just seeing if you can take your breath down into your hands as you breathe in. The belly rises, and as you exhale, you can sigh out through the mouth, the belly falls away. In through the nose. Really see if you can imagine how the breath is supporting that flow of lymph back towards the heart now. So really visualizing as we're doing these exercises, that lymph flowing freely back towards the center. One more, in through the nose, all the way down into your hands and out through the mouth. Good. And then we're going to start working with the smaller joints. So a great way to start is to mobilize the smaller joints in the body to get the lymph flowing from the periphery again back towards the center. So you might like to straighten out the legs. And then we're going to make fists with the toes, so scrunching the toes and scrunching the hands, and then releasing. Scrunch the hands together and then release. Opening out, so making space between the fingers and the toes here. So scrunch and release. Scrunch and release. And by doing this, we're getting space within the joints. We're stretching through the fascia so the lymph flows through the fascia. So all of the stretching and moving is helping the lymph flow through the whole of the body. So just fist and release. A fist and release. Good. One more, clenching and releasing. Good. And now we're going to lift the arms above the head, so your arms are above the shoulders, draw down into their sockets, so your arms are resting into the sockets here. And we're going to do some flexion and extension of the wrist, so we're taking the wrists back and forwards, back, forwards. Good. Good. And then releasing my arms down. And then we're going to go to the right leg, lifting your right leg up, circling 5 times in one direction. 5 in the other. And then releasing that leg down. And then lifting up the left leg. If it feels hard, then maybe you want to support it. You might even want to take a strap and put that round so that you can support your leg. And having that leg raised, so we're using gravity and muscle pump here. So we're circling the ankle in one direction. Crunch, crunch, crunch. As long as these clicks and crunches aren't painful, it's all okay. Circling in the other direction. And releasing down. Good. And then we're going to lift the right leg up again. And then this time we're going to do point and flex. Point and flex. Point. So this is really getting the calf muscle now, pumping the fluid back towards the heart. Good. Lowering that right leg down. And lifting your left leg. Pointing and flexing. And when we're doing all these exercises, just keep breathing down into the belly if you can. Good. And lower down. Then we're going to take the fingertips gently behind the ears and bring the knees to bend up so that the feet and the knees are together. Okay, I'm going to bring the elbows in front of the face. Then we're going to inhale, open the knees and open the arms. So it's like butterfly arms and legs. And exhale, close. So we've got lymph nodes, so we're inhaling, open. And exhale, close. Lymph nodes are in the groin area and in the armpits. So by opening and closing here as we are the knees and the elbows, we are kind of creating an increase and a decrease in pressure in the armpits, and we could call them the leg pits. And that's really supporting the flow again of lymph through those areas. And using the breath, inhaling as we open, exhale. Inhale, open. Well done. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And one more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And then releasing the arms by the side. Okay. And then we're going to do something with the arms, with the legs, and we're going to take the legs out into like a V shape and see if this is comfortable for you, okay? If it feels like it's too much in your abdomen or lower back, then maybe just skipping this one, okay? So just seeing if it's comfortable. So we're going to open the legs wide, inhaling, exhale, cross your right leg over your left and bend the knees. Inhale, open, and then across the right over the left. Same again. Inhale, open. Again, this is opening and closing the groin area. We're getting a nice squish of the lymph fluid. So we're just keeping on with the right over the left here. We're inhaling as we open the legs wide. We exhale as we bend the knees and cross the legs. One more. Right over left. Inhale, open. Then we're going to change the cross of the legs. So this time the left leg's going to be uppermost. Exhale, scissor legs. Inhale, open. Exhale, scissor legs. And you might want to really think about your core here. So just gently drawing the belly button back towards the spine to hold the spine in alignment here. So we're doing scissor legs with the left leg uppermost. Inhale as we open. Exhale as we close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And then lifting the legs up and then hugging the knees in and just gently rocking side to side here. And in doing this, we are massaging the paraspinal muscles, the big muscles alongside either side of the spine. And again, this is helping support the flow of lymph in the back. Good, and then releasing the knees down. So the knees can be hip width apart, the feet are hip width apart, but you might just want to let the knees fall in towards each other and support each other there. So they don't need to be active for the moment. And then we're going to do something which is like hugging ourselves, okay? So there can be a lot of tension held in the shoulders. So also what we're trying to do is release tight muscles. We're working into scar tissue, anything that we can do to help the layers of tissue in the body to move more freely over each other. And that's going to support the flow of lymph through those areas, okay? So we're going to reach the arms up ahead of us, okay, so the arms are stretching, and then we're going to put the right over the left. So it's a bit like the scissor legs, but we're going to put the right over the left, and we're going to bring our hands as close, like we're going to try and stretch them around behind our back, okay, to come as close into our shoulder blades as possible, okay. And if that feels too much, then just onto the arms, okay. So you might just want to be, you know, here, that might feel enough to hold the arms, but if you can reach around the shoulder blades. And then let's take 5 breaths here, really breathing into that space between the shoulder blades. The further you wrap your hands around, the more we're going to get that stretch between the shoulder blades, using the breath to really get into those areas of tightness. On the exhale, see if we can ask those areas to release and let go, and just really visualizing that freedom of flow for the lymph when we're doing that. Good, releasing. The arms come up tall again, shoulders draw down, and then with this time bringing the left arm over the right and hugging again, fingertips going as close towards the spine as we can get them, or if that feels too much, just on your upper arms there. Again, 5 breaths, breathing into the areas of tightness in the shoulders. Good, and release, and just shaking it out. Well done. Good. And then just gently rolling onto your side. Taking a couple of breaths there. And then we're just going to come and bring ourselves into a seated position. So taking whatever you need to sit comfortably now, okay? So I'm going to use a couple of blocks to make myself a little seat. Okay, you might want to straddle a bolster. You might want to sit on a chair. Whatever you need to feel like your hips aren't in any way straining, or your knee not holding too much tension in the knees. And also what we want is for the spine to be able to lengthen out the pelvis comfortably. So in sitting, I would always just allow my pelvis to tilt a little bit forwards and back until I feel like my pelvis is neutral and my spine can raise out from the pelvis comfortably. So we've got that little curve in the lower back. We can open through the front of the chest. Okay, so all of this postural change will support low flow of lymph. If we've ended up in a bit of a collapsed position, things are going to get impeded. If we can open, things can start flowing more. Okay, so drawing the shoulders back and down, and we're just going to see if we can do some exercises to release tension that may be held in the neck and shoulders. And again, that's going to support the flow of lymph in this area. So we're going to inhale together, exhale, let your chin come down to your chest, inhale there, exhale, roll your right ear to your right shoulder, inhale there, exhale, let the chin come back to the chest, good, inhale, exhale, left ear to left shoulder, good, inhale, exhale, roll your chin to your chest, inhale, exhale, roll your right ear to your right shoulder, let your shoulders relax down so it's your ear that's moving towards your shoulders, not your shoulders towards your ear. Inhale there, exhale, center, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, chin to chest, inhaling again, and exhale, roll your right ear to your right shoulder, and you might want to reach your left hand away to intensify the stretch through the left side of the neck here. Taking a few breaths here. And release the arm down and roll the head so that your left ear is coming towards your left shoulder, so there's a stretch down the right, and maybe reaching your right hand away this time, taking some breaths here. This should all be pain and strain free. If it's too much with the arm out, just keep the arm down to the side. And just holding the stretch, breathing into those areas of tightness, inviting them to release and let go on the out breath. Good. Inhaling, the arm comes up, the arm releases down, and the head's back to neutral. Good, just give it a little shake, a little head nod there. And then we're going to just do a little twist, okay? So we're going to take the arms up into a cactus position, okay? So the elbows are at 90 degrees, the shoulders are at 90 degrees, okay? And we are going to just do a little twist there. So we're going to inhale here, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale there, exhale, center. Good. Inhale. The twist is coming from our strong core. Inhale there, exhale, center. Good. Inhale, exhale. Engage your core to twist to your right. Inhale, exhale, engage to come back to center. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, center, and release the arms down again, shaking it out. Good. Okay, then we're going to take the arms up. Okay, we're going to have the hands in a fist. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to go inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open the fingers. Exhale, close. Inhale, as we open and come down. Exhale, close the fist. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Good. Exhale, close the fist. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And then letting the arms come down by the sides. Again, shaking that out. And then we're coming towards our last exercise for today. So we're going to take the hand gently, so we're rotating through the shoulder, gently behind the neck. Okay, hand behind your neck. See if you can open through the front of the chest here. And we're going to just gently side bend to the right. So imagine you're between two panes of glass, tucking the lower ribs under. We don't want to lean forwards or back, purely sideways motion. And then from here, there's that nice stretch. See if you can stroke from your elbow to your collarbone. Elbow down the arm to your collarbone. Elbow down your arm to your collarbone. 4, 5. Good. And then releasing it down. Rolling the shoulders 5 times back. And 5 times forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then we're going to do the same on the other side, just gently bringing the left hand up and behind the neck. And side bending to the right this time, and taking your right hand and then just gently stroking from elbow to through to collarbone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And just gently releasing it out. Good. And then shaking it out. Good. And let's just finish today's practice. Just bringing your hands back to your belly. Closing down the eyes. And just doing, if it's comfortable for you, not for everyone it's comfortable closing the eyes. If it's comfortable for you, just closing down the eyes. And let's just take 3 belly breaths again. Breathing down into your hands. And releasing, and maybe just taking your hands to your heart, bowing your head to your heart, and just really thanking yourself for taking the time for this self-care today. It's so precious, and your body will be so appreciative. And wishing you a beautiful rest of your day.